time to talk a little bit about creating the self-service content. When we talk about creating our self-service content, we're referring to the service offerings that you want your customers to choose from. Hopefully you can see here why it's important to have first done some planning around what you want to offer. There is a series of steps in order to create your service offerings. The detailed steps and walkthroughs will be found in another video tutorial that reviews service request management. But at a high level, content is created by configuration of your category, then your business service, then your service offering, and then creation of the templates and your requests. There is a helpful tutorial with Remedyforce itself when you click on the request definition. Please note that this tutorial was recorded using Remedyforce Winter 15, and as you know, with 3 major releases a year, we are always looking to enhance the product, so the steps will slightly vary with upcoming releases. The remainder of the tutorial covers some general self-service usability options to consider. The general settings are located by navigating to Remedyforce Administration, Configure Self-Service, General Self-Service Settings. This is where you would go in order to select which options to display on the portal front end. In my example here, I want to have knowledge articles take prominence over common service requests, so I simply check the box to display knowledge. And now here I have knowledge articles displayed for my customers. If I had wanted common service requests to take prominence, I would have left the knowledge box unchecked. Other general usability settings configured here are related to Remedyforce Chat. Here I can enable it for all my users or specific accounts. There is another great video tutorial series all about enabling and using Remedyforce Chat posted on the Remedyforce communities. Configuring what common requests you want displayed is also done in General Settings. Here you can also see why it was important first to have created your offerings, because it's a very simple step here to select from the list and click Save. When you're creating your knowledge articles, this is where you'll select whether or not you want that knowledge to show up in self-service. You'll check the box for display in self-service if you want it to display. As a quick note, you can choose to have knowledge available to all your users, or you can specify specific accounts that you want knowledge to be available to. This is a great use case, for example, if you have confidential information that you only want a specific department to be able to access, or if you're an MSP. You can also configure the self-service search options, for example, your company intranet, search engines, other knowledge, or Salesforce.com, to name a few. There are some configuration options for self-service incidents as well. This is where you would go to enable or disable options such as allowing your end users to reopen their closed incidents, or copy them, or add a note, or be able to create incidents from broadcasts. This is also where you would go to select or deselect the use of the "can't find what you're looking for, submit a ticket" link on the service request. Some customers don't want to give their customers a way to bypass the request form. Quick links are URLs that you can configure that end users can quickly click on in order to find additional information. A common use case is a quick link for Google or your company intranet, and it's a very simple process to click the plus sign and simply add your link. And here I can see that my link to Google is added. And I'm going to follow the same steps for my community's site as well. So now that we've reviewed the high-level areas to configure Remedyforce Self-Service Portal, some customers may want to enable the content on mobile devices. The steps to enable Remedyforce on mobile devices is actually quite simple, but you can see that it's important to have done the planning first and building of the content first before taking your Service Desk mobile. Simply navigate to Remedyforce Administration, Configure Self-Service, Mobile, and then select the box to enable mobile access. And then it's just a matter of downloading the appropriate app and logging in with your credentials. There are a variety of mobile applications and options for you to choose, and there's a wealth of information on these options available via the community site as well as on the wiki. I hope you've enjoyed this video series about Remedyforce Self Service, and if you have any questions or require additional information, please don't hesitate to reach out to your Customer Success Manager. Thank you for listening, and drop us a line at remedyforsuccess@bmc.com.